Hey everyone, Anders here with another video. Today we are going to go over the recent combat and progression features video for Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert, if you don't know, is a single-player open-world action-adventure game where you play a surviving Greymane named Cliff. It is a sandbox-style RPG that sees you restore the Greymanes to their former glory. There are some Easter eggs with links to the lore from Black Desert Online, but as far as we know, the games are not linked outside of some creatures or names being familiar to those of us who've played BDO. Now here's a brief summary of what we know so far before we get into the overview of today's video. There is no multiplayer confirmed for the game, though you do have 3 playable characters. Cliff will still be the sole protagonist of that story. Each character will also have a different playstyle and different skills they can unlock. An expanding player camp that can serve as a hub was also confirmed, and an extensive housing system we've yet to see is also part of the game. The new game engine has been built for open world games, and as such we can expect solid performance compared to similar open world games that are using things like Unreal Engine. FSR Redstone and DLSS support is available at launch. There is also no frame rate limit on PC. Despite the game being a sandbox, you will still be restricted from using certain mounts or abilities against some boss fights in the story so as to not make them too easy. Balance for equipment and bosses may also be tweaked after launch if they find that some elements are too difficult or underperforming. It is unlikely there will be a demo for the game before launch. There is also a heavy emphasis on lore through a codex system for those interested in the story. Particle effects have been toned down, but can also be further changed on PC through the settings menu. That was a big gripe a lot of people had with the early gameplay videos. It was too many particle effects everywhere. That's been toned down. That's good to see. Any gameplay you see that has been released through official channels from the 50-minute gameplay Gamescom video onwards can be seen as being part of the game at launch. Anything before that time period, things have changed since then, so it's not likely that all of that is part of the game. Now, as for the video released today, we found out you can hook enemies off mounts and then use those mounts in combat. We saw that with the bear mount. It looked amazing. Mech mounts were shown again. They look great. Weapons include sword and shield, spears, great swords, axes, and a various number of ranged weapons. Each weapon also has unique animations and skill sets, and each character has unique animations depending on their grapples and weapons used. We can even see one of the characters using the Valkyrie Celestial Spear skill from BDO in one of the scenes. Bare-handed hits and kicks and grapples can be comboed with all your weapons. Elemental enhancements empower your abilities, allowing you to burn, freeze, and stun enemies. Slides, dodges, counters, and swings are part of the combat, allowing you to keep momentum in gameplay. Guards and dodges specifically allow you to counter if you enjoy that kind of gameplay. You start with basic skills and weapons with only access to Cliff from the start, and as you progress through the main story, you will unlock more skills and the other 2 companions. Artifacts gained through gameplay will be the main form of progression for your characters. These artifacts increase stats like health and stamina, and also unlock new skills or enhance existing ones that you're already using. Some skills and upgrades can only be obtained via exploration. Equipment can be bought, found through exploration, or crafted. Items can be refined or enhanced to increase their stats and weapons. It seems to have combat stat levels like we do in Black Desert Online. You have the attack score, and then you have the level of attack speed and critical hit chance for the weapon displayed. Not all weapons have attack speed, for example. Materials for upgrading your weapons and your equipment can be found through mining, hunting, defeating bosses, questing, and finding them in hidden locations through exploration. You can infuse equipment with additional stats and special effects by speaking to witch NPCs in each region. These items are called Abyss Gear, and each equipment will have a certain number of slots you can use for these additional enhancements. Bosses can be found across each region and are made up of different types like magic, humanoid bosses, mech bosses, and so on. Special rewards can be obtained from these fights, including equipment that grants you the boss's unique abilities. They may also give you unique effects and bonuses. And that's all that was revealed in this video. We should have one more features video being released very soon, so expect more information going over what was revealed when that does get uploaded. Next week, we also have the Q4 Perlibus earnings report, which may also give us more information on the game, so stay tuned on the channel for future Crimson Desert videos. Game honestly looks incredible. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll also have an info compilation channel on our Discord for those of you interested in a written summary of everything we know so far about Crimson Desert. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.